think whenever there's a group of opinions, whenever there's people, so for example, that could be at work, that could be at school, especially young people, whether like sixth form university is a big one, although I think at university some start to develop their own opinions and their own,
So what the world says is designed to be completely opposite to what God dictates.
Absolutely.
So, what the world says is strength, in God's eyes is weakness. And what in God's eyes is strength, in the world is weakness.
So in terms of the world,
Yeah.
a strong woman is someone who can go through life without a man.
Oof. Wow. And they can do it. They can do it.
This is The Breakfast Show on Liberty Radio.
Good morning. This is your Liberty Radio. I'm your host, Robert Ashitey, your robust presenter, ready with you today. Oh my goodness, it's been so great. I hope you've been enjoying that music for the past couple of minutes of power as we've been going through some morning waking up smooth grooves only here on your breakfast show. And talking about smooth grooves, joining me this morning in the studio, the man who's the smoothest of them all, especially those bronze cheekbones. It's the one, it's the only, on this Thursday, really important day. And guess what? Wow, remix. Just really good. Let's see, you go DJ mode today. Oh, it is J Amor. It's Thursday. Coming just to the after the middle of the week. This evening at 8 p.m. the love talk's happening. Before that starts, we will talk extensively. It is J-Amor Thursday, guys. And guess what? We have one lady in the studio bringing the sunshine this morning here in the studio. It's the one and only. Oh, whoa. It's Jude Deborah.
Good morning. How are you, everybody?
Fantastic. Ooh, yeah. How you doing, Debs?
I am well. I'm okay. But
Yes.
the only thing is I don't like buses. But
Yes.
apart from that,
Yes,
everything is all good.
You love buses.
Everything is
You
all
love
good.
buses. Buses.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
Sorry.
It's okay. You love buses.
No, I don't like them.
Yeah,
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. I know.
I said I don't like them.
I was trying to do a subliminal mind trick there, but to help you.
Yeah.
But, yeah, because But you're a driver, so I guess you're gonna be like that. But then again, the way things are running in London, it's like, is it worth driving anymore?
Oh my gosh, I think it's even quicker to walk.
I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying? You got that, and then it seems like it's cheaper. It's cheaper.
Yeah.
It's like you save up money to buy a car, then it costs you money
To tax it.
to own the car,
To tax it.
to drive it on the
MOT.
road. Yeah.
Petrol.
Then you get snapped on the camera for going into just driving over a road.
Yeah. Or driving down the wrong road.
Yeah. It's a lot.
Ending up in a yellow box.
Yeah.
All
yeah.
those
Yeah.
bus lane.
Bus lane, everything. And the cameras are there, like that.
Oh yeah, money.
Yeah. It's like, yes, got you. Okay, postman, go and do it there. No, my friend. It's a joke.
Yeah, it's not easy. But yes, you know what? I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, it's good to have you here. And
thank you
guys,
so much.
Today's going to be interesting because we're going to be looking at the subject of strong woman. A strong woman, all right? Well, Is it strong women? Challenges of a strong woman, all right? Because last week we looked at 7 challenges of a strong woman. All right. And as you know, it's Relationship Power Thursday. We look at issues of the heart to have good relationships with ourselves, those around us, and romantic relationships as well. We should have Samuel Dankwa joining us. We should have the one and only Chanel over in South Africa joining us.
Okay, cool.
So it'd be great to get her insights. And we should have also Uya joining us as well, parachuting in, and as well as that, we should be having a few faces. We'll see how it goes this morning, because in the mornings it's not easy. But today we're going to be exploring the challenges strong women face in love, not to diagnose anyone, but to open our eyes and build better relationships. All right, that's the goal, that's the aim, and for us to love intelligently. We'll hear powerful clips from Bishop Allen and his wife from the Love Talk seminar. We have we're going to have one of our guys here joining us, and our table of justice, and our listeners of you. Obviously, you guys are going to shape and direct the program. Okay, so we're going to go straight into this. But here's an interesting point. All right, here's an interesting fact. Do you know that 64% of men say shared values and beliefs are key to successful relationships, and 91% of women prioritize emotional intelligence? Yep, so 64% of men say shared values are more important, but 91% of women say prioritize emotional intelligence and communication. That's what they say. All right, now I think that comes a lot from social media, because now there's a lot of words that get thrown around in social media. But at the end of the day, loving intelligently does mean communication. Loving intelligently does mean having values. Loving intelligently does mean being able to communicate intelligent rather than emotionally, right?
Yes, definitely. I mean, even communication, when talking to someone, even like a friend, a family member, if you don't communicate, you can have your own ideas, because I've done it so many times. When you assume something, and because you assume, then you have your own ideas, and then you come to your own conclusions, then you've got these scenarios, and then you just end up like overthinking things. But I think communication, is key, because you just don't know. You might think you know where that other person is at, but until you speak to them and let them know, they don't know. I mean, there was an example. I remember I spoke to my son about something a long time ago, and he was annoyed because he thought that I was going against him, but I said it wasn't that I was going against him. It's just because at the time I didn't know how to handle a situation. But when I said that to him, he was like, oh. Do you know what I mean? Instead of saying, why did you do this, Ma? Do you know what I mean? So it's just about making yourself clear.
Absolutely. All right, so look, guys, we're gonna go into it. I've got just to give you a quick recap here. Thank you for putting that on the screen. Actually, I just want to give you a quick recap of the 7 things that was shared last week, the 7 challenges of a strong woman. All right, and we've got this little graphic that we made, a really nice graphic, I think, that kind of encompass what Bishop was talking about. But we also have the notes from Kelly, but let me just, if you just put it up on the screen. So let me just tell you right now, 7 challenges Bishop spoke about last week. 1, find a man who, not that part. So the 7 challenges women face, they're up. Okay, find a man who is their equal or stronger. All right, that's what they aim to do. Creating a space for a man in their life so they don't make room for him, as they've done a life so long being by themselves, they find it hard to make room for a man. Trusting a man won't let her down, so she has trust challenges. Waiting for the husband to take action, so instead they can take a lead on things, as that is what they've been used to. So instead, when they have someone, they just kind of do things on their own because they've been used to that. To admire a man who approaches them often stems from high standards, so they struggle to admire a man who approaches them. Sometimes it could be because of the job he has, or because he doesn't earn as much, or there are various reasons, and that can be a challenge. Also, to be fulfilled in love, so the same kind of care that they give to the children or whichever, sometimes they struggle when they have a man in life to kind of pass that on. And when recognizing when she is wrong could be a challenge as well if she's been single for a long time.
Being wrong and strong.
So I remember you said that, being wrong and strong. So we're gonna go into it. I want to share with you a quick video right now that we shared last week with the ladies who were literally talking. One of them was a group of friends. They made a nice little video, and talking about independence.
Yeah, I remember.
Talking about independence. I love that wave, by the way. That wave's like I just feel like flexing. Everything you do is like a good exercise for your health.
Yes.
I don't know about you. You're just always like good stuff. Next Wednesday we're gonna have our workout in the studio.
Okay. Yes, bring it on.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing the subject of muscle.
Yes,
it's gonna be a deep one.
Yeah, definitely.
A deep one for everybody. It's gonna be it's gonna be so strong. Well, next Wednesday.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, get some good exercise in there. Yeah.
And also right now, guys, speaking about good exercise, we're connecting all the way to South Africa, all right, because we have our breakfast show legend this morning joining us on the breakfast show, who has been with us through the thick and thin on the breakfast show vibe, literally putting up with my condition like nobody else can. I don't know. We have the one and only Chanel. Good morning to you, Chanel.
Hi, everyone.
How you doing, girl?
Africa. I'm good. And yourself, Robert?
Oh, yeah, I'm rejoicing in the Lord, especially because I some of the sunshine coming through your window.
Oh, no. It's raining today.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, it's cloudy.
Well, you know what? And if you didn't tell me that, I just take it as a win by faith. Literally,
Yeah.
all I see is the light on this side of you, and I'm just like, it's one of those things, Chanel.
Yeah, yeah. I can't wait to come through and just learn. Yeah.
Yeah. So, Chanel, what you been up to recently, Power Lady?
Nothing much. Just work. DYG.
Yeah.
Just to sum it up, that's that.
You've been on mission mode, huh?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
We've been going to schools as well.
Yeah. Fantastic. And how are the boys?
Oh, the boys, they're at school now.
Fantastic.
They're good.
Good, very good. So Chanel, it's great to have you on the show. The reason why, because we have Deborah here, we have you here, and it's good because the two of you are ladies who have had to be strong, right? You've had to be strong. You've had to be career ladies. You've had to be mothers. You've been single. You, especially you, Chanel. You know, from what I can see, you're very much in touch with the current demographic, right? Because you're still very young. Yep. And you know, so you know, there's a lot happening in the culture. I don't know what it's like in South Africa, but I know social media is educating everybody at the same time. Yep. So in terms of a strong woman, what things have you been seeing in the culture?
Well, in terms of the strong woman, the standard is international. I think it's because of social media. We're all in social media, and we all get influenced with the same stuff. We follow the same people, so the culture is not necessarily different from UK. We getting the same things. Yeah, so women becoming independent, and it's not necessarily independence because you can't really do everything by yourself. You always have community. But the trick is you are not dependent on a man, so that makes you feel like you better. It could be better, or that you're doing it by yourself, even though necessarily you're not doing it by yourself. Yeah, so and just also the difficulty of having to add someone in your life when you've been doing this yourself and trusting someone. So yeah, so those are the difficulties. It's international now. Yeah.
Wow. The international web. And something that was something very important you just said that echoed what Deborah mentioned last week, that you've been so independent all this time, right? Then the idea of having a foreign object, a man, right, that social media says, oh man, you need to be a boss babe, that's what the world is shifting us into. You can do it by yourself, you're strong, and you take glory in being strong. Saying that you're strong is a compliment, right? However, then comes with that, already there's an insecurity about trusting a man into my environment, into the way I've set things up after I've survived, right, all this time and managed to get things going for myself. She touched on that very, very, very delicately, right, Debs?
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Because the thing is, if you're in auto, you're so used to getting on, doing something that when like a man does, come into the frame, you'll be like, oh yeah, I can do this, I can do that, and then just imagine a man wants to help you and you say, no, I can do it, I got it, I don't need you to do anything, blah blah blah. So then he's gonna think, well, you're not including me, why are you doing it all by yourself? But because you've had to be so reliant on yourself, it's just an automatic thing, and that can cause problems.
So you got the social media doctrine that can mess up a strong lady, right? And then you've got just life itself. Yeah. Just dealing with life and what the things of adapting to the environment of life, right? Yeah. We have joining us in the studio the hostess with the mostess from the Hills. It's Jills. Good morning to you, Jills. How you doing, girl?
Good morning. I'm doing very well. How are you guys?
Yeah, we're good.
Chanel's here, by the way.
Oh, yes. Good morning, Chanel. How are you?
I'm good, and yourself?
I'm good.
Fantastic. So, guys, without further ado, before we came back, we gave a morning coffee question. All right. Yes, we gave a morning coffee question today that I would love for you to get your take on, especially you, Chanel, over there. I just feel sad. Do you know why?
Where?
The fact that social media has kind of got everyone thinking the same. Because you know what I love about the universal family? I love the universal family because when I go to South Africa and I look at South Africa, the VYG is completely different, right? Hong Kong, different. Go to Guinea-Bissau, different. Everybody has their kind of own flavor. But then when it comes to like love life, it's like now there's like a universal blanket the more connected you are to social media. I don't know what to make of that.
I think it's not just social media that's at fault. I think it's community in general. Because, for example, I know I don't know if we're speaking in universal terms or just in general. In general. For example, like I think whenever there's a group of opinions, whenever there's people, so for example, that could be at work, that could be at school, especially young people, whether like sixth form university is a big one, although I think at university some start to develop their own opinions and their own, also social media is a big one. Also family is a big one as well, culture. You take out an 18-year-old or 20 or 25 or whatever from North London that was born in the early 2000s or whatever, versus you take out the same person born in the same year but from Essex or from, I don't know, Kent or whatever, you're still going to have two completely different,
Okay, two flavors of people.
Yeah, so I think social media is a big part also because there's so, how can I say, like, your opinion, or whatever you're saying, whatever you're putting out there can be amplified, and just the culture of social media, like do you know what I mean?
And you know, the interesting thing is, people normally don't speak about their wins or what good, like
really
not
on
always
social media.
Wait, what I'm saying is that normally we're good to vent about the things we don't like. Do you know what I mean? I think if you look at the algorithm, I think I heard it said that on social media people are venting a lot, right? So you're gonna get more the negatives than the positives, because human beings have a tendency to vent what they don't like. Us, Trustpilot, trust review.
You see them long paragraphs, boys.
And you got to prompt people to like, could you give a good review, please? But for the bad review, someone's like, look up on my review. I'll look at this website.
They have much more to say.
Yeah. So here we go. So, and human beings being evil, obviously we mess up in lots of different things, especially in love life. Excuse me. So, concerning the strong woman, before we go to the first element of Bishop Allen and his wife in Love Talk, we asked the question, when people say strong woman, what do they usually mean? A, an example, independent. Or C, she's confident and direct. C, emotionally guarded. D, high standards. E, all of the above. I'm coming to you, Chanel, in just a second. Deborah, I gave you a chance to mull on this. What are your thoughts? When someone says a strong woman, what do they usually mean?
Well, I know. Normally, when they're talking about a strong woman, they say an independent woman that can do everything herself and that she doesn't need a man. But I can see that in all of these points, these could make a strong woman.
What point?
First,
Okay, all of them.
yeah, but because I remember I said emotionally guarded before, but then I was thinking in my mind, what came to me is that, for example, you have somebody that's trying to shield themselves, from hurt.
What you said,
That's
before
what
the time
yeah,
out.
because I was thinking maybe it's not, I said it's not that, because I was thinking of, in my mind, I imagined a woman shielding herself from problems, shielding herself from hurt. But then again, you do need to guard your emotions really and truly, because if you don't, you'll be messed up. How can you be the woman that you're supposed to be if your emotions are not in check? So I would say all of them.
All of the above.
Yes.
Okay.
I had some time to think about it
mull it
again.
over. Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Debs?
When I
Jules?
when I read that show MCQ, when people say strong woman, I think, like Mr. Deborah said, people associate it with this
Independent,
like, the financially independent, the I don't care, like, men are nothing to me, men are trash, whatever. But I think if an actual strong woman is a gentle woman, like acting like someone that's actually, I think it's, I don't know how to articulate myself, but I think what I'm getting at.
Do you mean like firm but
like
loving?
I think
firm
I'm
but
thinking of the world's definition of a strong woman.
Yeah.
It's she can function by herself.
Yeah.
She can, but I think I don't want to say our definition, but when we look at it from
A godly perspective.
yeah, that too. But also, because do you know what? Sometimes I meet people that are not godly in the terms of they don't, they're not Christian.
Yeah.
But they are. I don't know what that word is.
They have balanced principles, maybe.
Yeah, like there's
Yeah.
I think you know what type of person I'm referring to.
Yeah.
But sorry, I lost my train of thought.
Yeah,
Sorry.
no, I think I get what you mean.
Yeah, so I think for me, my definition of a strong woman is someone that is strong, but she is able to collaborate with other people in life in general and not lose herself, if that makes sense. Like she's not like, I need to prove that I'm strong. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's like not
100%.
not having to prove you're strong shows that you're strong within yourself. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, very strong. And you know what? Just to echo what you're saying. All right. What's interesting is that I believe, especially when it comes to men are boisterous, right? Meant to be like, physically strong. But I'll say something. The presence of a gentle woman is very disarming to a man. A woman who's gentle, a woman who's soft, for a man, for the hard, ask Samson.
Do you mean like it catches the man off guard?
As in it's able to disarm him. Look how much chaos has happened and how many good things have happened for a gentle woman, who knows how to switch it on and switch it off, So even though men are made physically more powerful, to a man, if a woman tries to come strong to a man, like I'm a boss babe and that and the other, the man is gonna be like, oh, you acting like a man, okay, I'm gonna retaliate like I'm dealing with a man. All right? But the moment a woman is soft and gentle, we're talking about relationship, love life here, it disarms a man. You can have a man, for example, like I like the example we gave last week. Come to you, Chanel, of Abigail.
Yes, in the Bible.
In the Bible, her husband tried to be the guy.
Yeah, tried to diss David, the king, and the king was like, "Oh, I'm gonna sort this one out."
Abigail, gentle, soft, to resolve the situation, right? To de-escalate the man. In the end, she ended up being honored.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? So she knew how to switch it on in the right moment and how to switch things off to be more gentle.
Yeah.
And so that's just kind of compounding on what you were saying. We have someone who has just joined us here in the studio this morning. I don't know. I keep forgetting how to pronounce your name. How to pronounce it?
It's Alouette.
Alouette. Good morning, Alouette.
Good morning, everyone.
How are you?
I'm good. Sorry, I just kind of spawned here. I just evaporated into the room.
It's okay. It's a breakfast. It's a breakfast show. Breakfast show kitchen. Breakfast show kitchen. That's how we're doing.
Welcome.
All right,
welcome.
yeah. So I'm gonna let you settle in a bit. You just came from the gym.
No, I didn't go this morning.
Ah,
But we won't talk about that.
okay, we won't talk about that. Okay. All right. Speaking about gym enthusiasts, we got Chanel over there in South Africa. So Chanel, just a quick one, very briefly, and I'm going to need you to just kind of sum up what we're seeing in the live chat, Debs, in just a second.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
So a strong woman. What are your thoughts on that, Chanel?
So in terms of the world,
Yeah.
a strong woman is someone who can go through life without a man.
Oof. Wow. And they can do it. They can do it.
Yeah.
They can do it.
Yes, they can.
Sorry?
They can do it.
Hear what she says.
Oh, you can't
But
hear.
in terms of
Oh gosh. Is there anything we
No,
can
no,
do
it's
so
okay.
they
Just
can?
pass it on after what she said.
Okay, so yeah, she said that in terms of
it-
the world, a strong woman is someone who can do everything without a man.
Yeah.
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 Go ahead.
yes, in the world, that's in the world. Not necessarily confident, because the way in which they define it, a confident woman is someone who shouts, you know.
Yeah.
So that shows how emotionally guarded they're not. So they think that they're emotionally guarded because they're able to shout,
Yeah.
and they portray that or define that as confidence.
Mm-hmm.
And in terms of a high standard, it's like the society's standards to say that you shouldn't let him tell you this, you shouldn't let him not necessarily good standards for yourself, because in that they make very bad decisions with a high standard
Yeah.
that destroys them at the end.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, so that's the definition of a strong woman
Yep.
in the world.
Okay. So, but what would you say a strong woman is?
A strong woman is someone who's self-aware of their
Self-aware.
weaknesses.
Self-aware of their
Yeah,
weaknesses.
they're self-aware weaknesses.
Yep. A strong woman
And
is a
they're
woman is
able to
self-aware of their weaknesses.
regulate.
I like that.
Yes, they can regulate their emotions,
Yeah.
even in tough situations, and they know when to ask for help.
So they can regulate their emotions even in tough situations and know when they should ask for help. Love it. Oh my gosh, that is so beautiful. So they can wait, so I'm just gonna note this down. So they regulate their emotions in tough situations. Self-aware, yeah. What else did you say?
And they can ask for help when they need help.
They ask for help when they need it. Okay, I love that. I mean, because I know women talk a lot to each other a lot. Women communicate a lot, right? More than guys, women are able to express themselves, right? And I think there's a danger in that as well, if you've got the wrong type of company, right? But there's also a blessing as well if you've got good company. Which is great. Like we have the Godlywood thing, and all the ladies come on board. And sometimes we have things with the guys, and not all the guys are kind of in the collective. Unfortunately, but it's good when the guys are. We got some comments there in the live chat. Very briskly, please.
Yes. Well, Latoya and Tutor saying good morning. Good morning to you guys. Okay, so I think some people were answering the question. Tutor says, oh, sorry, I've mistaken the question. I thought when it's referred to the Bible. Okay, all right. Oh, because I think it was talking about the women. Remember, you're talking about the women in the Bible. I think that's what she meant. I see Julia's coming up here. Okay, so Julia, you said, well, Caribbean Christian said it's E. He said he thinks it's E,
Okay,
to be
all of the
honest.
above. Yep.
Yeah, and Julia says C. She says she's
Yes,
coming up.
ANC.
Yeah. Oh, A and C. Yeah. And Anua, I did say it right.
Hey,
is
Anua.
saying good morning. And so is Sarah saying good morning.
Hey.
Tutor says they are not afraid to speak their minds. I think talking about a strong woman. They're not afraid to speak their minds, stand up for what they believe, and set healthy boundaries.
Drop it like as well.
Okay. All right. Cool. And Jennifer says good morning.
Oh,
All of the
Jennifer.
above. She agrees with me.
Fantastic.
And we have Victor. Okolo saying good morning. So yeah, so I
Okay.
think we've got Jennifer thinking all of the above, but tutor. I mean, I don't know tutor.
Okay.
Or did she say E?
Okay. So
Yeah,
we're
I think
looking
she
at
said
what
E,
makes
yeah.
a strong woman. We're going to go into it in just a moment, guys. It's really kicking off. So you can see that women are complicated. And like they are quite complicated, you know. But God, the author of love, has all the answers for all of us. We've got joining us in the studio, parachuting right in, the guy here on the Thursday, the man that can. It's Samuel Dankwa. Good morning to you, dude.
Good morning.
everyone.
How are you doing today, hero?
We're winning.
We're winning. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. It's fully armed. All right. So look, we're gonna go to a very short timeout right now, guys. And this is it. Women are so important. They're so valuable.
Yeah.
You know, when I hear this talk about how women have been put down, blah 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 blah. Yes, physically speaking, there is, you know, men basically are physically stronger, but I would say women have had the greatest influence throughout time and history and space. Would you agree? Yes. I've got 21 women in the Bible that made a difference. I'm going to share that with everybody. In the Bible, talk, you know, everyone, oh, women, women, women. But then when you look at Proverbs, she's a businesswoman. She's all these kind of things. I'm like, you know, and you know what? Let's go to a break. Because this is so wonderful. This is powerful. Okay, so we're going to be looking at the strong woman. We're going to go into it today, guys, and it's going to be a nice morning. So wherever you're doing, let us know what you're up to. Let us know what you're getting down with. And here's a quick interesting fact. They say 87% of men value kindness and compassion. This underscores that humility and kindness are more attractive than bravado. Because just before you arrived, Sam, I said, and Chanel over in South Africa said something, I think it was Jules actually, that men are disarmed by women's gentleness. The strongest man is disarmed by a woman's gentleness. You know, what were your thoughts on that?
The strongest man is disarmed
A man is disarmed
by
a woman's gentleness.
Disarmed in which way?
As
the
in
the
he-
man's negativity.
As in, like, he becomes softer. As in, she can mold a situation, shape a situation. Whereas the opposite to that is a woman who wants to be headstrong and just do whatever she wants.
I see where you're coming from. Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
But it's a design of God, I believe.
Exactly.
A design of God.
Do you see it?
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's
Because
amazing.
I have this thought that one of the reasons why God made Eve lesser is because before the fall, Eve was above.
Yeah.
Women are the helper. Women are meant to be stronger by design than men.
Yeah.
Hence the word help. You can only help if you have more to help.
That's right.
But after the fall, God made equal,
Yeah.
so that Eve doesn't get over herself and dominates Adam.
Yeah.
Because we see how the world becomes when women try to replace
Yeah.
the role of a man. It's chaos.
It's crazy.
So
I mean,
by design, women are
sense.
meant to be stronger, but now it's
Look what happened to Adam, right?
Yeah,
God told him everything.
exactly.
One to
And
one with
still he
God.
failed. So
Face to face. Woman shows up with a gentleness, disarms the brother, and look where we
there
are.
you go. So that power is there. And something that just came to me as I was listening to what I heard is that a strong woman is a woman who knows her strength. Because men and women don't understand the power that God is giving
That's
to
what
them.
Chanel said, yeah.
And they use it the wrong way. It's
Yeah,
there
yeah.
to help the man, to nurture the
Yeah.
man, to make him become who God has made him to,
Yeah.
design him to be.
And do you, okay, we're meant to go to a timeout, but I just want to throw this one out there. Do you think, I have a sensation, right, that even the idea of a woman helping a man, it's like it's been blasphemed in society
Yeah,
today.
Yeah,
as if
yeah,
she's
yeah.
like
100%.
rubbish
Or like
because of
she's
that.
the weaker. Yeah.
Right? Even
Yeah.
Chanel's not in there.
Yeah.
Right? Right. Chanel's not, right? So, but God has designed things in a certain way.
That's the design of the devil,
Yeah.
to destroy the
Family.
natural setting, natural structure of God. He goes the opposite. He does the opposite.
I don't
So
want to help no man.
There you go. So we need to be
Why would I
wise
want
up
to build
it.
up his
Deep.
kingdom?
Yeah.
This is really deep.
Chanel, you're hearing that? You're laughing.
Because it's what.
So all these movements, there's an
Wait.
agenda behind it.
Sorry, Chanel. Yeah, sure, Chanel, yeah.
It's very much true. And also with men, protecting your family and providing has also made it to seem like you're not intelligent, because by providing for your family and
Wow.
protecting your family the same way as being helping a man it has been disregarded.
Wow. The struggle is real, guys. It's either we're going to go by the author of love standards or we're going to go and follow the internet. Just make your choice. Let's go to part number 1 with Bishop. And we'll go straight to Bishop Allen. We've got Chanel. Oh, Chanel sent us a message. Okay.
Yeah,
Chanel,
she's
I'm going to
on
play it
Telegram.
after this first part with Bishop. Okay, Chanel?
Yeah.
And also, we've got something from Sandra Lume as well. We'll play that as well when we come back. Yeah, your grandma was talking. Let's see what she's going to do to us.
The grandma.
Yeah, grandma. Yeah. She's the original Stanford Hillian. Sandra
Not
Lume.
me, just talk about,
Yeah,
Oh.
she's the original VYG
From that
Hillian.
perspective, I thought
Yeah,
you meant
it's
blood
a
No,
great,
no.
It's a great grandma.
Yeah, my forefather, as
Yeah.
Robert says.
Yeah.
But
Forefather.
mother.
Yeah.
Yeah, forefather.
VYG life. We're right back. Here's the first part with Bishop Allen. Enjoy.
Last week, Bishop Renato, he began to talk about the strong woman. And I was meditating upon this here before sharing with you. And I was thinking, what is the biggest problem that we have nowadays when it comes to humanity? Wars, problems in marriage, children and parents. You will see that is pride. Pride. You know, this is the problem. You see wars, they don't want to say they are the ones who surrender, or they are the ones who gave in to the negotiations. No, they want to be the ones, no, we won. So it's difficult to end a war because they have their ego, they have we have to win. And to win is not really to win, it's people to say that I won. And then you bring it to family, it's the same thing with marriage. Married people, they want to win their arguments, they want to be the one that they're going to be a winner. When it comes to this war, you know, people, they want to win as well. Men are stronger than women, women are stronger than men, and men are more this than women, women are more this than men. They want to have this competition. That's not good, it's not healthy, because we are different, and we need to understand and appreciate our differences. But what impedes people, it's exactly this, is the pride. Say, no, I'm not going to do this. No, I'm strong. Because I am strong, I cannot apologize. And the funny thing, you need to be very strong for you to apologize. No, I am a strong man. That's why, you know, I cannot stay with only women. No, you need to be a strong man to be faithful to only one woman in your life. Then you are a strong man, a real man, if you manage to do that. Because the easy part is to have many. That's not difficult. That's not difficult. The devil is not on holidays, so he's going to prepare a lot for you out there. Can be sure. And if you are married, there are those that they even prefer married ones. So it's easy to have many women. You are weak if you're doing that. You are strong if you have one and you are faithful to that one. This is strength.
It's interesting because when we see what the world calls strength and what the Bible says it makes a person strong, they are completely different. So in the Bible, God is saying that the one who serves is the biggest. In the world, you will hear that the one who is served is the biggest. So this is why when we speak about a strong woman, the first thing we have to understand that the strength the world says that is strength actually makes them weak. What makes us strong, it's what God chose us, like forgiveness, for example. Forgiveness is something that you need to be very strong to do, but that's not what we are taught. We are taught that we have to hold on, we can't forget. That's what makes me strong. But the Lord Jesus says, forgive. And when I do that, I become really strong because there's nothing holding me back. So I'm not held by anything. And this is what the Bible is saying when it's saying that will set us free. It will set us free from all this burden that we carry, that we think it's strength. So when we speak about the strong woman and the 7 things that Bishop Renato was saying, like, I take care of myself alone. These ideas, they come because the woman thinks, this is what makes me strong. When I'm independent, when I don't need anyone, when when I am it's my money, it's my everything, that makes me strong. But then you see people like this, and then they're not strong. They don't feel fulfilled.
This is the reality. This is the reality. I'm coming to you, Chanel, for you to give your response on what you got from there just in a second. But here's the reality, because there was one time on Thursdays we was looking at case studies, celebrity case studies in love life. And we looked at Johnny Depp, we looked at Halle Berry, we looked at all these people that were beautiful, handsome. I mean, Halle Berry, man.
I've got a soft spot.
Yeah. But I felt so upset. I felt upset that she couldn't find happiness. And I could see that as soon as she ended one, she jumped straight into another one. Anyway. But there's and when we was doing the investigation or case studies, you could see pride. You could see in the way they were talking, in the reports that we were looking at, you could see pride. You could see the influence of the current culture working. And even though we had everything, even though they're beautiful, everything was on fire, So it really coincides with what Bishop was sharing with us. Chanel, over there in South Africa, what stood out for you in that first part?
What stood out for me was take care of yourself. You are being strong. How are you going to know that you're strong if you only take care of yourself? I mean,
that's a good question.
Bodybuilders,
right? How old? Because she can't
in order
hear.
to say that they're strong,
Is it like we can feed it through?
they had to pick up.
You want to borrow headphones for a little bit?
Actually, wait. Let me
just
turn the volumes up on my headphones. Go.
You just repeat what she said.
Turn up the volume.
The volume on the headphones.
All right, go ahead, Chanel.
Yes, I was saying that taking care of yourself. How you know that you're strong if you only take care of yourself, like i.e. Bodybuilders, in order to know that they are strong, they need to lift how many kgs
Above
it
your
is.
weight.
That's how they determine how strong you are. So it's twisted, and it's funny how it's embedded in our mind that taking care of yourself is strong. What do you weigh? What are you like? All right, so just taking care of someone else shows how strong you are, because you are taking care of yourself and another person. And pride, when the bishop was explaining about pride, that there are wars going on just because someone refuses to admit that they are wrong, because that shows weakness instead of strength.
Love it. And you know what's interesting about what you just said?
Which causes more damage. Yeah.
Sorry, it causes more damage. And you know what's interesting about that? Oh, sorry, did I cut you?
No, you didn't.
You know what's interesting about what you just said, right? How can you exercise pride unless you can't exercise humbleness unless you're with someone, right? This is like what you're saying. You cannot exercise you could say I'm a Christian, I'm humble in your room by yourself, praising the Lord as much as you want, right? But only when you have another human being beside you, and in the case of a woman, that the Word of God says respect this person. Then you really show if you're really humbleness, if you're pride or humble, it comes to the surface then. Thank you for that. Yeah, nice. Anyone here want to share something?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Do you know, as Chanel was speaking, it reminded me of no, it's not this verse, but okay. In the Bible, it speaks about where what's it called? Where the Bible verse goes like, it was about forgiveness, I'm pretty sure, and it was saying how what good is it if you forgive people that are good? Like you're no better than.
Don't the unbelievers do that?
Yeah, everyone does that. But you only really, in that context, you only really demonstrate forgiveness when you can forgive someone who has actually hurt you. In the same way, in this context now of, what was we saying? How, how can you prove you're strong if you can only look after yourself? Anybody can do that. That's how we were created. We're made to look after ourselves, but you only really pardon me, you only really prove that you're strong when you can take on another person. So just reminded me of that.
Lovely. Anyone else? Table of Justice, echoing.
Yeah, just to add to what everyone has said, what stood out for me from what Bishop's wife said is that God works opposite. So what we have been taught, what the world has educated us, and by the way, the world and the devil and the world has been around for donkey's years, even before we came. So everything that is preached to us in the world, there's an agenda behind it anyway. So what the world says is designed to be completely opposite to what God dictates.
Absolutely.
So what the world says is strength, in God's eyes is weakness, and what in God's eyes is strength, in the world is weakness. And it's just making me to think of something that I understood a while back, in the sense that human beings, we are vacant. We don't have strength of our own.
Yeah.
The ultimate powers and strength comes from either God or the devil. And the one that you submit to is the one that you receive their so-called strength from. If the devil, inverted brackets, is strength. So that's why the true strong person is the one who submits to God. So, God says forgive, as we've been speaking about. And in the eyes of the world, that is a weakness, but that's strength.
Yeah.
When
and imagine the opposite to that is not to forgive.
Not to forgive.
And then you become sick.
There you go.
You deteriorate.
Yeah.
Death happens.
And that's why even the word of God says, let the weak say, I am strong. It's not literally saying you just verbalize it, but it's saying acknowledge you're weak and I'll make you strong.
Drop it like it's hot. Humility, right?
Humility. So you're humble, and I'll give you the strength you need.
That's it.
It's obedience.
Love it. All right, let's go to the second part. Drop it like it's hot. Table of Justice here right now, here on your breakfast show. By the way, was there anything happening in the live chat?
No, it's just Chanel. She said to check.
Oh yeah, sorry Chanel.
To
Let me
check
play
Telegram.
this. Here we go,
right.
Chanel. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
I can't hear.
Good morning, copy question. I would say all of the above. The reason why I choose that answer is because you can have all of the above answers, but you can use it in the right way. So you can have that personality, but then you're using it in a positive way. Even the emotionally guarded, if you use that in an intelligent way, so you guard yourself against anything that can cause you problems in the future, then it's fine. It's only if you use all of the above in a negative way, then that's when it can go wrong. So I think you can have all those personalities, but you just have to learn to balance it. All right then, guys, take care. Have a good day.
I like that, actually. So to be independent, there's nothing wrong with a woman being independent. If I would like to meet a lady, or who manages herself well, right? Confident and direct, great. Emotionally guarded. Obviously, if you're meeting someone, you don't want to be, in 1776, he hurt me. He hurt me. He hurt me. He hurt me. It's like, woman, you okay? You okay? Anyway. And high standards. There's nothing wrong with having high standards. But then again, you might think your high standards make you better than everybody else, and you put anyone who approaches you down. And then so I get what she's saying. I think that sounds fair. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I'm coming to you. All right, let's go for a timeout. Let's go to part number 2 while we sort this out. Yep. Is it part number 2? No, we're number 2. Yeah, great. Let's go.
Women, they say that, I don't need a man. And men as well, no, I don't need a woman. No, it's, I have as many as I want. When I need one, I'll find. When you really need one, you will not find. Because you don't need one for physical. You will need one, for your emotional support one day. You need one to be there with you as well. And you will not have this one. You have the ones that you were paying, that were taking advantage of something you could offer, and they are not going to give you the support that you need. This thing of strong man. What is the idea they give of a strong man? I know it's for the strong woman, but let me talk about the strong man as well. The idea they give of the strong man is that man with a car, convertible, 5 naked ladies inside of the car, and a song playing loud. Yeah, this is the real man. I ask you, is he a real man? Is this to be a real man? To take money and say, yeah, I'm a strong man now, look, money. I'm telling you, this is rubbish. This is rubbish. But it is the idea that they are showing to guys, okay, for you to be strong, this is what you need to be, to have so many women all around you, one here in your feet, another one in your arm, another one doing massage in your head. It's ridiculous. But it's what they show. This is what they say. So you need to be very careful of this thing. Men don't need woman, woman don't need man. So the myth of taking care of each other. So we need to take care of each other. Husband must take care of the wife must take care of the husband. There is no such a thing as we are our own, or no, I need someone just to take care of me. No?
Yeah, and this is something that women are terrified nowadays. They are afraid of getting married and having to take care of someone. But just think, don't you want someone to take care of you? So if it's okay for a husband to take care of you, why is it not okay for us to take care of a husband? So this idea that one can't do things for the other, it's destructive. The more you take care, the more you give to someone, your love grows. Isn't it what happens to dogs? Those of you, I don't know if you have dogs or puppies, if you think about it, we live to serve them. That's all we do. We clean them, we give food to them. We don't have a dog anymore, but when we had, I used to say that we are his servants. Because we would arrive home and he would be like, water, food, scratch my belly. It was like, we were,
Attention, now I need attention.
Look at me.
Literally, he would climb on our lap and close the laptop.
Yes. He would
and say,
that.
This is my lap, remove this laptop from there.
We were his slaves, basically. And we would love him. We would be like, oh, he's so cute. So how come taking care of someone will make us inferior if we can do it even for a dog?
So she used to say that I was his lawyer. And whenever he would do something really outrageous, I would say, I believe he's sick. And later on he was sick. I would tell her, you see, that's why he did this. He wouldn't dare to do such a thing. So we understand. I would look for an excuse. Because we love, we take care. And the more I took care of my dog, the more I liked him.
In the end, our dog was blind, deaf, had arthritis, all sorts of things. And my husband was making all sorts of plans to help him. He wouldn't sleep to take the dog to the toilet. He would create ways for the dog to climb things. It was like, it was a lot. And this didn't make us to feel small. This is what we are trying to say. Why is it that nowadays people see if a wife takes care of her husband, it's like, no, you are being treated like garbage. But taking care of a person doesn't diminish you as a person. On the opposite, you become valuable. Because if you have someone who takes care of you, you value that person, you want that person. Someone that doesn't do anything.
All right. If you don't, all right. So this was quite interesting because it kind of goes back to what Chanel was saying. You don't know how strong you are until you're looking after somebody else, right? You don't know how proud you are until you're dealing with somebody else. You don't know how humble you are. And so some key things that were also said in Bishop's segment just then. Women say, I don't need a man, and men say, I don't need a woman. When you really need one, you won't find one because you need emotional. You won't find one because you actually do need emotional support. The idea of the strong man with a convertible and 5 women, this is rubbish. Bishop says, right? Because they say this is what makes a man makes him look strong. And how come taking care of a person will make us inferior if we can do it even for a dog?
Yeah.
I think we're coming to some home truths here. Chanel, before we go to, how do I pronounce your name again? Alouette. It's such a lovely name.
Is it a French name?
Well, I'm not French, so but
Alouette.
I mean, it sounds like a French name, but it's not. I'm from South Sudan.
Yeah. So Chanel, over there in South Africa, your thoughts, please.
What stood out for me was the fact that we need to take care of each other, and you taking care of another person, or which is in this instance your husband or the husband to the wife. Somehow it's not a right thing. However, we all know that if you love something, you take care of it. No one disputes the fact that if you love something, you take care of it. If it's you bought a car, you will take care of that car. If you bought a house, you'll take care of that house. You have something sentimental to you, you love it, you will take care of it. However, they're making it a taboo to take care of someone that you love, which doesn't make sense.
You know what's interesting? That on the altar is where you claim the person. Right? Before that, you're just getting to know the person if this is the one you want to claim, right? So when you go to the altar, exchange rings, exchange vows, you're claiming this human being as they are. And yet, I think maybe because the process of time, right? And because there is there are needs from the person, human beings can start to get things wrong. Like we treat the person like we would treat, like the example Chanel was giving like a house or a car. You know what I mean? Like, because I've got it, I'll do the bare minimum or whatever I think it needs to make the house be in order. But the thing about it is human beings are complex, right? And because we love the car, there are people who will make their car immaculate, right?
Even name it.
Say that again?
Even name it.
Yeah,
even name the car.
Yes, they stick on eyelashes at the head on the headlights.
But then the person that they're with shares what their needs are or what they would like or try to express themselves, and they don't care.
I think going on what you said about like people go to the altar and things like that, exchange rings, I think when it comes to, let's say, getting married, I think it's been sensationalized a lot. Everyone kind of, if you haven't had a kind of good example of what real marriage is at home, you might kind of see it from media, social media, TV, your favorite celebrities. So you're kind of excited for that day. But then, I mean, we've all been to weddings here. We usually hear, oh, this is just day one. You've got forever to go. So when you finally go home, you're now faced with life. I think you're kind of shocked because now you've kind of built up this idea of this person, this expectation. So now they're kind of breaking that because they're human. So they're gonna have needs. They're not gonna be perfect. And it's about, obviously, this is when you have to figure out who you are as a person. Like we said, how can you know how strong you are if you're not taking care of other people? And I think these kind of situations show you yourself as well.
Yeah, I just wanted to add, and I'm not sure if it's exactly relevant, but I remember I showed you the other day where it was on social media, and it was basically I don't know if that made anything. It was basically saying married women give unmarried women advice. And one that I saw that really stood out to me, and it was what you were saying, that okay, you have the wedding, you're on the altar, but then you have life of the person. For example, in terms of when you're choosing the person, you're not choosing, of course, we say you need to be attracted to the person, be compatible, etc. But for example, you're looking at it as pick the person. How did the woman phrase it? She was like, the person you're marrying, gosh, how did she say it? But she was basically saying how this is the person that, you know, is going to be there to console you when your parents pass away. This is the person that's going to, for example, help you in the toilet when you have children. This is the person that's going to wipe your tears away when your mind is being so loud and you can't handle it anymore and stuff like that. And I think sometimes I agree with what you said. At first I was like, centralized, what does that mean? But as you were speaking, I understood how it's, I think I understood that it's so like the day and oh my gosh,
get so caught up
like
in it
wow.
all, yeah.
But then you're not actually thinking like, this is the person that like, this is basically you, because we become one, right? This is the person that you're choosing to literally become. I know people use these terms soul ties outside and stuff like that, but like you're literally accepting a part of their soul as yours, like you're literally one. And if you get it wrong,
it's a big problem.
It's a very big problem.
Here's what's interesting, right? Chanel's here. We'll speak to you, Samuel, all right? Because I was speaking with someone I like very much, and they're planning to get married. And you can see between the two of them the difference in personalities, and they were joking about things. There were things they were joking about. All right. Now here's what's interesting. When the period before the marriage, right? There were some things like okay, by faith, but then because it's still death do us part. After 6 months, if you're not ready to resolve that thing before the ring goes on the finger, or to iron it out properly, it's gonna grate you. It's gonna be like, it's like there are some things that it'd be like, what is going on? Because it's still death. We don't realize the longevity of it all, right, Samuel?
Yeah, and that's why you need the principles of God's idea of love instilled in you, so that when that suffices, you're able to deal with it with love. You know, as we from what I got from what Bishop White said once again, is that love is to serve.
Yeah.
The very essence of love is to serve. Love is not about you. Love is to give, is to serve unconditionally until thy kingdom come.
And people feel like doing that when they're dating.
Yeah.
Right? I can, just so long as I
because
have
you're in
you with me.
emotions, you're in the moment. So we get that.
Glasses, as they
but,
say.
Yeah, rose-colored glasses.
And something else that really, just to add to what I've just said, is that we can see a massive Cold War at play, where the devil's doing everything to dismantle what love really is.
Yeah.
You know, and if we're not careful to read in between the lines and really stick with God, literally everything that the world is pushing to us is for us to not to love, to become selfish, self-centered, to become, cold. That's why even it's said in it, in the last days, the love of many will grow cold. Because so these things are designed for
so there is a love.
There's love there.
But it's cold.
It's cold.
Yeah.
We are literally using whatever we have in us to destroy the little love that we have. And love has to be given for it to grow. So it's getting cold because we're not exercising it.
So if a woman...
From children, parents, marriages, all the way to political wars, nobody knows what it is to love anymore.
So as a woman is a helper, she's like Eden. She's like the Holy Spirit. And next thing she's been taught, why should I help her man? Wow.
Take that power and destroy your man, destroy the children, destroy the world, destroy everything.
And I think women also, the kind of out there kind of thinking is that when you're to help someone means you have to lose yourself, and obviously that's not what God intended, but that's what a lot of women see, especially if you come from certain cultures or anything like that. What you saw growing up was, maybe women in your family giving everything to men who maybe didn't really care. So when things
so outside of the offer of love,
so outside of God, so then when you come to God and he's telling you, okay, you're the helper, or you have to be submissive, or you have to give, you're obviously thinking of it in the context of what you kind of know, but obviously I guess God's whole point is that he's got his version of it, and it's important to learn that version of it, so that when you get to that point where you're with someone, you can give them God's version of love.
Can I yes, Debs?
Yeah, because I wanted to say something just like what Alberto was saying. because of the examples that people have been shown and what people have gone through. So like if you come from a family where, you know, there's lots of single parents and so forth, and then they'll be saying, oh, the man did this to me and the man did that to me, and then they say, daughter, don't let the man do this to you, because you need to have your own things. Don't let a man tell you what to do. Do not let a man be in charge. And that's where they get the idea, and then it follows down to the next generation until somebody breaks that cycle to say, no, you know, for a good household, there should be a husband, wife, ideally kids.
Check this out.
Yeah.
Check this out. All right. Check this out. This is interesting. Titus chapter 2. All right.
Okay.
This is qualities of a sound church. Listen to this. But as for you, this is what we're supposed to be taught. Speak the things which are proper for sound doctrine. All right. Then check this out. That the older men be sober, reverent, temperate, sound in faith, in love, in patience. Right? So that means that whole, I'm not going to be emotional, whatever. Right? Then 3, the older women likewise, that they be reverent in behavior, not slanderers, not given to much wine, teachers of good things, that they admonish the young women to love their husbands, to love their children. You see how children is after the husband.
Yeah, of course.
5, to be discreet, chaste, homemakers, good, obedient to their own husbands, that the word of God may not be blasphemed. So obedient to their own husband, but look, the guy is sober, he's reverent, he's temperate, he's sound in faith. What a harmonious situation.
Exactly.
This is what God is introducing us
That's how
to.
it's supposed to be.
Keeping the things in order so we can have a wholesome relationship. But then again, the opposite will bring the opposite results.
What's that, Titus 2?
That was Titus 2. Look, and even the VYG, look, likewise, exhort the young men to be sober-minded in all things, showing yourself to be a pattern of good works in doctrine, showing integrity, reverence, incorruptibility. Social media, goodbye. Sound speech that cannot be condemned. You know, so this is what we're tying the knot with. When you're a young lady and you're looking for someone who's of God, this is what you're going into. You're a strong lady, this is what you're going into. I think it sounds wholesome.
Yeah.
I think it sounds good.
It sounds wonderful, but there's an enemy who wants to destroy all of that, and we have to be wise up to know that he's there, he's working. You know, yes, it's a war, and if we don't have this aggressive attitude against all the things of the world, and for us to really stick with the things of God and to love and to give more than ever before, then you know the devil's going to creep into our lives.
Yeah. All right, so let's go for the last one, number 4. Yeah. Go for it, mate. Actually, go free. Let's see what happens. All right, go.
But for this to be possible, it requires humbleness from us. It's a change of mind to overcome pride, to overcome the arrogance of this world. And then when this happens, there will be no place for the ambition to be right, to be above the care. Because usually it's like this, they want to be right. They want to be the one that will win the argument. No, if you have this humbleness inside of you, what you want is for things to work out. If you're wrong, and amen, praise God. So recognizing that, you know, she's emotional and needs a rational man by her side, more rational here. But then you look at this and you say, oh, she's irrational. That's not the point. It's not the point. You know that women, by nature, her nature, she has her emotional side, not in a bad way. She cares more because she's mother. She gives birth and everything. She was built this way. And men, they are more, for example, in my case, my wife needs to tell me things many times. Something happened, I said, okay. And then she comes and says, not okay. This is bad. I said, oh, it's bad? Okay, oh, I'm so sorry, huh? Because this side, it's not really there. I'm really much by nature. It's not like, oh, this is good for me. No, it's my nature. And it's very bad many times because I become very insensitive to moments that I was supposed to be more sensitive. And I'm very insensitive. So they are different. They are different from one another. And if you do not understand that these differences are real, and they're not bad, they're good. I need this sensitive side from her. She needs to tell me. Many times, she's the one who needs to show me the other side of the story. And I have to show to her many times as well the other side of the story. And we have both sides and becomes a very good story. Yes. So this is something good and important. So the differences between each other, and let's go to the Bible verse. Nevertheless, in the Lord, woman is not independent of man, nor is man independent of woman. So they need each other. They will add to each other. But for this to be possible, this barrier of pride must be broken. Bishop, I'm single. How does that fit for me? Same thing. Because there are a lot of single people that they are who they are, and that's it. They'll never change. There are songs saying like this, I'll never change. Come on, we always change. We change clothes. If the weather changes, what is it we do? We change our clothes. If we move from one country to another, we change. We change foods. We might miss the food from the other place, but we will begin to enjoy the one of the new place. We will change. I don't have anything. I don't have, when I met my mother was shocked. Because food and many things, I lost those things. Too many years away from home, from the country, so I changed. So why can't we change for something so good that is our love life? So we cannot be stubborn for this change. The changes that God wants us to make. Because there are things that God wants us to change. He revealed to us already that we need to change, but we are stubborn. No. God knows. God understands. No, He doesn't understand. He wants us to change. Bishop, but God loves me as I am. Yes, everyone is welcome. Come to Him as you are. And then He tells you, okay, now you must die and be born again. That's what He says. Come as you are. You come. I said, okay, want to enter the kingdom of God? I do. Okay, you must be born again. How can I be born again? Okay, you must die and come as a new person. That's it. There must be a change. But if we have this resistance, this pride, and we take quality to things that the world takes it as quality, but it's just a cover-up for something they cannot deal with, for something they do not understand, they cannot change. And because they cannot change, they decided to embrace, call it a quality, but it's not. It's destroying them.
Yeah, we really do get lied to. Seriously, it's one of those things. So we're wrapping it up now. Okay, we had a clip 4 that was going to play, but in that clip, Bishop warns against following influences and adopting unrealistic standards. He even gives a story of a bank manager who was a lady, very professional, who broke up with a good man because he mispronounced words, and emphasizes how pride actually destroys relationships. And 15 years later, the guy is with a family and she is by herself, still praying. So pride is a big problem, and we need to be very careful, especially when it comes to social media and the things we've discussed. Chanel, final words, please, over there from South Africa.
So final words from me on the last part is how much we are different. A man and a woman is different, and we complement each other.
Yeah.
And there's stability when we know how to work together.
Drop it like a
So he has strength that she doesn't. and vice versa. And with the separation and not being humbled to that, what happened is that a woman built a home, but you can see that it's not balanced, it's short because she can't replace a man. And a man can also have a house, can have a car, and can be disciplined man, but you can see that he is lacking. Hence, when they are together, when a man and a woman, husband and wife, the home is well balanced. You can see, you don't need to ask. Even when you get into the house, there's order
Yeah.
because they are one.
God He knows exactly what he's doing.
Yeah?
All right, Jules, final. Sorry, thank you, Chanel. Jules, final words.
I think it's definitely follow God's plan for love because He's made everything to be harmonious. Yeah.
Drop it like a sword. Debs.
Yeah, like a lot of what they were saying, you know, a balanced household. A man has his duties, a woman has her duties. They shouldn't get it confused. And a woman shouldn't think that she can replace a man. A woman is beautiful as she is. She just needs to do what she needs to do.
Drop it. Wrap it up, Samuel.
Yeah, kill pride and love will grow. Kill love and pride will grow.
I love it.
Kill the pride. Kill
All
the
right.
pride.
So, guys, today we learned that pride, misconceptions of strength, fear, and unrealistic standards can sabotage love. But humility, care, complementary, and faith open doors of healthy relationships. Strong women and men can build beautiful partnerships when they let go of pride and embrace change.
Yes,
guys, this has been your breakfast show this morning. It's been great being with you. We're okay with the live chat, right?
Yes.
Yeah, fantastic. Guys, we'll be back tomorrow with our replay Friday. No, sorry. It's Feel Good Friday tomorrow. These two went off to the cinema. Samuel won, and we're going to find out about their experiences tomorrow. We'll see what happened with Debs. But thanks to Samuel winning. Are you going to win? Are you going to do something nice for somebody? Let us know. All happening on our Feel Good Friday tomorrow. Until next time, have a robust day, guys. Ciao for... this way, yeah. Ciao this way, guys. Yeah. Ciao for now. Farewell.
Bye.
I really hope you enjoyed this episode of the program. We have a lot more episodes covering a lot more themes on The Breakfast Show. And guess what? Your experience can be even deeper and more interactive because we are live weekdays from Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. on libertyradio.co.uk. On that Liberty Radio platform, we have a whole host of other inspirational material. As well as that, we have our breakfast show in the mornings. Check it out. There's a live chat, there's a video feed, and you can get up to date on all the breakfast show antics and fun, vim, excitement, and all that kind of crazy stuff that we love to enjoy. This is Robbie here, Robust Presenter, and I hope to see you live and enjoy the next one.